My name is Josh, and I'm here to talk about my kids, Sydney and Jackson, and the experiences that my wife and I have gone through in the last couple of years. So Sydney is on the left-hand side here, and Jackson is on the right. Sydney was born at 4:27, and Jackson was born at 4:20. And what we experienced through our lives is a couple of things. The first thing was we accumulated a lot of stuff. This is our car on a camping trip. That's a lot of stuff on top of our car. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. So as we were taking a trip to Lassen, we had to, and don't worry, all of that's nice and secure. We tend to, when we're in the public, we tend to get a lot of looks. Maybe when your kid's screaming out loud and someone's looking at you, they give you kind of these looks like, what's going on with the kid? Is there something, should I help you? Is there something going on? And you have to kind of reassure yourself that it's all right, kids do that. But what's the good news? Well, the good news is that out of every poopy-filled diaper that you change, you get moments like this, where your kid is having their first ice cream. And it's an experience like this that you go through. And then you have moments like this, where your kid may be screaming in the middle of a restaurant, both of your kids. And it's moments like this where you're quickly getting the check saying, I gotta go, and your wife's yelling at you. And there's a lot of ups and downs. I love this scene, actually, by the way. And it's a roller coaster. There's a lot of emotions that go through all the time, and it's a great experience. Definitely a roller coaster. And I guess the best advice in going through that roller coaster in my own experience is just kind of going with the flow, but also taking the lows and knowing what to do with those lows and handling them the right way. And of course, that builds a great character. And the next slide, though, is let's talk about character, and let's talk about the details of parenting, like a blowout. So for those of you who don't know what a blowout is, this is not a flat tire on the side of the road. A blowout is this. I apologize for the people outside who are eating dinner. And that is not a stock photo. That's actually a real image. That's my son, Jack. And that's pretty gross. So this is definitely a blowout, and times two, because it always seems to happen at the same time for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I guess because you feed him the same thing, and usually when you have a blowout, it's because of what you fed him, and and other things. I guess I'm not really sure. But what makes up for it? Again, times like this when your kids are experiencing something new, they're exploring life, and you get to explore that with them. It's times like this that you can't take back. And it's moments like this that make up for all those poopy diapers. Oh yeah, and there's this slide again. This is not a mistake. I actually put this in twice. I put this in twice because I don't know, I kind of resonate with it. The guy's like sitting on the couch with his remote, and he's like, honey, I'm just watching the sports, and she's like yelling at him. So this is me. I can relate to this because when I get tired, the slides are about exhaustion. I get tired, and I tend to laugh at things that are not funny when I'm really tired. But these next couple of slides aren't really funny. This is me measuring a cabinet. Quick story. My son Jack broke a cabinet door. And so late at night, it was about 11 o'clock at night, I was fixing the cabinet door, and I was on top of the countertop. And as I was on the top of the countertop, my loop of my buckle loop got caught on the doorknob. And I went to go jump down, and I broke the cabinet off. And the cabinet split in 3 different directions and came crashing down on my head. My head cracked open. Yeah, that's actually not my head, though. I had 7 staples. This guy has a lot more. So it came crashing down my head. My wife was like, oh, honey, she was freaking out. She was calling 911, and the ambulance came, and they did ask me about 5 different questions. I got 4 right, but I didn't get that last one right. He asked me what year it was, and I said 2020. And he's like, are you sure, sir? You got the first 4 right. I'm like, yeah, it's 2020. So, yes, you can survive on 0 sleep, but it is difficult. And if you do have kids, you're probably once you do sleep, you're probably not going to sleep like a baby. And in the end, it's worth every little defining moment. It's life. We all go through it. We're all experiencing it, and we're all doing it right now.